Hello my friends, it's January 18th, 2017, and it's time for today's big story. As most of you well know, today was a Fire Emblem day because there was a Fire Emblem Direct, but it turns out Nintendo had some surprises in store for us, including a game we didn't even know existed. Coming to the 3DS on May 19th is Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia, or Valentia, depending on how fancy you are. It's a remake of Fire Emblem Gaiden, which came out in Japan. It's the second entry in the series, but to call it a remake wouldn't do this game justice. It's a complete overhaul. It's a vast revamp of that game, and it's going to be mostly brand new to everybody here because a lot of us haven't played that one. So, surprise! New Fire Emblem, well, okay, remake Fire Emblem coming out May 19th on the 3DS. That wasn't the only surprise that Nintendo had. They also announced that there's a brand new mainline Fire Emblem game coming to the Switch in 2018. That's all the information we got. So all we have to look forward to is Fire Emblem Switch 2018. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more of this year's E3. We also heard a bit more about Fire Emblem Warriors, which we already knew existed thanks to the presentation last week, but now we learned a new tidbit. There was an extended trailer and information came out that Fire Emblem Warriors is coming out on the new 3DS and the new 3DS XL alongside the Switch, so you'll have multiple options to grab that game, and it comes out fall 2017. We also got a look at Fire Emblem Heroes, which is the name of the mobile game in the Fire Emblem series that we've known about for quite some time. We didn't know the name and we didn't know what it looked like, but now we certainly know a ton of details. Nintendo showed off all sorts of footage and gave all sorts of information on the game as well. You can even pre-register for the release over on the Google Play Store because this game is coming to Android first. So Super Mario Run hit iOS first and is still coming to Android, and now Fire Emblem is coming to Android first and will hit iOS devices later. And last but not least, there's a Fire Emblem Shadows pair of amiibo coming out. The characters are Alm and Celica, I believe that's how you pronounce them, and they're coming out in a dual pack on May 19th alongside the 3DS game. So 2 more amiibo to look forward to. Kuro has a comment on Go Nintendo and he says, 4 Fire Emblem games. It's amazing how much Fire Emblem popularity has increased. I will be trying them all. Of course, I won't pay a dime for the mobile one. I'll just play it when I can daily. Yeah, it's crazy to think at how Fire Emblem has grown in popularity over the years. The developers were saying, we don't know if we're going to be able to do another Fire Emblem because people don't seem all that interested, and then in recent years it really took off, so now Nintendo's like, you want Fire Emblem? Here's a ton of Fire Emblem! So hopefully all these games will only bring the series in front of more eyes, especially the mobile game, and then it'll just grow bigger and bigger from here on out. Alright my friends, that's today's big story for January 18th, 2017. Thank you for joining us, and liking, and watching, and subscribing, and commenting, and all that stuff. It's very much appreciated. I do not know what tomorrow's big story will be, but I'll be here to bring it to you, and I would certainly love to see you guys here as well. So have a lovely rest of your day, or your morning, or whatever, and I will see you shortly. Hey guys, RMC here from Go Nintendo. If you like what you saw in the video, why don't you give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe? We'd love to have you. If you want to see what else we're up to, you can check out GoNintendo.com for 24-hour Nintendo news. You can visit us on Facebook at Facebook.com/GoNintendo. You can check us out on Twitter at Twitter.com/GoNintendoTweet. And we're even over on Instagram at Instagram.com/GoNintendo. I put all the links in the description just to make it easier for you guys to follow. Thanks a lot!